Pepe coin holders, I have a video for you guys. There's some signal going on in the market, potentially a very bearish signal on altcoins, or is it on Bitcoin dominance going to send altcoins to the moon? We're going to talk about Pepe in this video, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black C. Let's hop into this video. All right, so first things first, we're going to talk about Pepe and see a little bit of a top-down view on where Pepe's at right now. We're sitting at a $7.56 billion market cap. I do want to take a look at market cipher here. Money flow is coming down. We have a sell signal. It is looking positioned to dump. But there's a big but here. We are still maintaining this bullish trend, this structure here, guys. It's okay until we break down below. And I'll tell you what, altcoins across the board are in a very strange, peculiar position right now. They are just waiting for Bitcoin to make a decision. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Everything, all your altcoin bags are in the hands of what happens with Bitcoin here. Well, we're going to break this down, guys. I do want to say, though, I think now would be a fantastic time to be trading if you want to be shorting this market, or if you want to be buying this dip, then please check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. Sign up to Blowfin. You get a $5,000 sign-up bonus as well as 10% off all trading fees for the lifetime of your account. No other exchange is offering this. It's a limited time offer. Take advantage of that. So let's take a look here at Pepe. Pepe sitting ranked 25, down about 8.27% in the past 7 days, down about 4% in the past 24 hours. But man, oh man, guys, I love this. This coin is so strong. It's so strong. A $1.64 billion 24-hour volume versus a $7.57 billion market cap. This is like the Robinhood exchange effect. With the second you bring a coin on the main line to retail investors, and not even retail crypto investors, I'm talking about retail equity investors. The second you show Pepe as a crypto in front of their face on Robinhood, they're going to be trading it, and you can see it. It's a clear signal that Pepe is a very, very strong coin. But guys, there's some signals for Bitcoin dominance that would be indicating that we're about to see a massive move, and we're going to talk about that right now. So I want to show you guys over here. I drew a little head and shoulders happening that's forming potentially right now for Bitcoin dominance, and this is a bearish formation if you're not aware of technical analysis. Yes, I do want to also say that when it comes to formations, you can't live and die by formations when it comes to trading in crypto or trading in general. But you can kind of use it as a guideline. I like to use it, and I draw these formations to say, okay, well, this is probably what other traders are seeing. So what's the probability that this is going to happen? And I start to lay that into my overall thesis. But I do think that this could be a potential for a breakdown here. And guys, we've been talking about this for a while, that Bitcoin dominance is primed for a breakdown, that we're primed for altcoin season. We haven't seen altcoin season happen yet this cycle, okay? We have not seen it happen yet. And yes, this cycle may be different. It may be different. I know, I said Voldemort out loud, right? But this cycle may be different. This is very similar to the 2017 cycle instead of the 2021 cycle, where in 2017, Bitcoin took the reins for the majority of the cycle. And there was a very, very short window of altcoin chaos. I'm talking about 100x's, 1000x's, literally absurd gains happening in a very, very short window of time. And I do think that there's a possibility of that happening. This is mirroring the 2017 cycle a lot more than the 2021 cycle. But when we look at Bitcoin dominance, you can see that money flow is coming out, but it is starting to come back. So maybe we see a little bit of a bounce here. But we are forming a little bit of a head and shoulders. And if you were to measure it down, you do a little neckline here, you're looking at probably, let's just measure this for fun. Why don't we, right? Let's do this. Measuring from the top to the bottom, you're talking about potentially a move down to 55.81%. And I do think that if we do come down to here, there's a good chance that we come and test this level at 54.62%. Guys, when we're looking at Bitcoin dominance and you're looking at higher term time frames and you zoom out here, you start to realize that, okay, yeah, this is the time to see this break down. This is the time to see altcoin season happen. And so that's why I'm positioning myself saying that, yeah, I think that if we do see this little head and shoulders forming out right here, that's probably going to be a much more of a larger, the start of a larger breakdown, and probably see altcoins make big moves. But I do want to emphasize here, guys, Bitcoin is in a very precarious position. I talked about this in my video yesterday, and we're waiting for Bitcoin to make a decision here, right? We're still it's still not like people are calling for tops. That's premature. It's definitely premature. We have not seen signal to indicate that the top is in. We're holding up the trend line, okay? Like, we're holding up the trend line. Until we break below this, you're not going to see Black Sea start saying, okay, this looks a little bit toppy. But I was telling you guys a while ago that this formation right here is a toppy formation. But when you zoom out and you look at past cycles, like we saw that back here before we saw this massive move to the upside. But this is very, very similar to this over here, guys. It looks very, very similar. So it really is kind of a coin flip. But when you look at the time horizon and where this cycle should be going, I do expect to see another move to the upside here, especially if this holds. And if it doesn't hold, we should talk about that. If it doesn't hold and we break down below 93,000, 95,000, get a candle closure, weekly candle closure, because we saw a wick today, but the trend is still held up. The structure is fine. But if we see candle closures below this, then I'd say, okay, yeah, this is like a shooting star candle. It's a very bearish candle, and this might be a top for the time being. But I do think, you zoom out to past cycles as well. We're doing a lot of zooming out on this video, but when you zoom out to past cycles, January of 2020, I believe 2021 was it? Now, right about here. Yeah, January 2021, we saw a big correction before this move to the upside. In 2017, we saw a post-halving, the post-halving year, every January, each cycle, we see a big correction. And that's what we're seeing play out right now, guys, before a big move to the upside. So I'm not super bearish right now. I can't really get behind the idea that the top is in just yet. I need to see confirmations before I start talking that talk. But as of right now, we're holding up well. Altcoin season, Bitcoin dominance is bearish, which would be posturing for altcoin season to be happening very soon. Guys, be patient here. I think that we need to see Bitcoin make itself through this price action, choose a direction, make a decision on what it wants to do here. If we're going to see a big correction now and set us up for a later altcoin season later on in 2025, or if we still should be positioned to risk to the upside for the short term of Q1 2025, which I still am leaning towards until this structure gets broken. I do want to say, guys, if you stuck around this far, please go follow me at 333blacksea on Instagram and Twitter. If I can get to 1,000 followers in the next 24 hours on Instagram, I will give one of you guys $1,000. I've been doing this like every other day. Eventually, we'll reach 1,000 followers, and eventually somebody is going to get $1,000. So I'm having fun with it. But when you look at Pepe, we need to be patient. We need to be patient. I'm a Pepe bull. If altcoin season happens, Pepe is going to perform very well. It's going to break all-time highs and probably could even 5x. And if things get absolutely crazy, it could 10x. We could do a $100 billion market cap. But as of right now, we need to be cautious, and we need to be paying very close attention to Bitcoin. If you like this type of content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Follow me, 333blacksea, Instagram and Twitter, and check out those awesome referral links down below. $5,000 sign-on bonus to Blowfin, as well as 10% off all trading fees. And also, if you want a crypto Visa card, then download crypto.com in the link down below, and you can get a Visa card where every time you spend money, you get cash back in crypto. That's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in the next one.